Hi, you're watching Hexus TV, and we're here at the EA Winter Games event down in Bloomsbury in London. With me is Oliver Hughes, who's a Senior Product Manager for EA Sports. Ollie, welcome to Hexus TV.
Thank you, welcome.
Thank you. Right, so Ollie is going to show us Tiger Woods PGA Tour online, because it should be something like Tiger Woods 2011, but it's online.
That's correct. So this is completely separate to our console-based business. So the Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2010 game came out in July this year. There'll be a 2011 game out next year. Tiger Woods PGA Tour Online is completely separate. So this is a browser-based game that's constantly living. So it's not going to be, you know, a new game every single year. This is a living, breathing product that you play through your browser on your PC.
Okay, so this is something that you can muck around with at work, yeah?
You can, yes. Anywhere where you've got an internet connection, you can play this game. Whether it's on a laptop in the airport, or you're in the office, or you're at home, anywhere that's got internet-connected PC, you can play it. Okay,
so it being browser-based, there's nothing to install on the machine that you're going to play it with?
No, nothing to install at all. It's simply you go to tigerwoodsonline.ea.com. There's a very small kind of Unity Flash player that needs to be on your computer. You've probably already got it. If you haven't, it's a very small download. And other than that, it's completely streamed in the browser.
Okay, so could you just take us through it? Because obviously you maybe log into an account or something like that to then have your character that you've already been playing. Is that right?
Yeah. So I've created an account. So at the moment we're in the closed beta phase. There is a partial open beta now available, so you can come and play the partial game for free. My account's logged in. This is the basic homepage you land on, so it's kind of designed to be very familiar to anybody who uses internet games, anyone who uses the internet and uses internet things such as Facebook and Twitter. So you can see here I've got this is my name, my alias. I've got followers, so I've actually connected to the PC next to me. He's following me, but you create your friends and you can follow them, and that way you can quickly jump in and start your own tournaments and your own rounds against your buddies.
Okay, so you basically add them within the game, and then if they're online, you can then play a 4-ball or something like that?
Exactly. So you're on your lunch break, or you're on the weekend, or you're simply sitting in a boring meeting and you see your friend's got his laptop open. You can say, look, let's have a quick game. This is a pretty dull meeting. And you can jump into a game very quickly, very easily.
So some frantic miming of bored game now, that sort of thing, yeah?
I think we've all been there, haven't we? We've all been on those meetings. Like we're on a conference call and, you know, we'd rather be doing something else.
Yeah, I would never admit to that at all in any way, and I don't agree with it at all. But yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, so can you just show us what goes on then?
Yeah, sure. So basically, what you do is you play golf, and as you play golf, you earn money. So there are various elements in where you can basically earn money. So standard thing, you've got your My Golfer, where you can manage your appearance. With the money you earn, you can spend them on improving your swing, you can improve your swing mechanics, you can buy objects such as t-shirts, clothing, which can improve your attributes.
So pretty much like the console version then?
Very similar, but you earn the money in a different way within this game. There's also a pro shop where you can buy other items like in the console. You have things such as groups, so you can set up your own groups or join groups. So maybe, I don't know, we have an EA Sports group, which is just me and my buddies in EA Sports. And within that group, we can all track each other's progress, and we can set up our own rules and our own tournaments. Okay. You also have your weekly and daily tournaments set on various courses in the game. At the moment, we've only got 5 courses, Pebble Beach, Sawgrass, Shishan, St Andrews and Wolf Creek, but we'll gradually be adding more courses over time.
And they're obviously true to life to the real courses, yeah?
They're all authentic licensed courses at the moment, yes.
Okay.
Leaderboards as you'd expect, and then obviously forums. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just jump in and show you how quick it is just to get a game going. So, sorry,
just to interrupt there a second. Just on that previous screen, I couldn't help but notice there was an iPhone there. Are you telling me there's an app for this?
That's actually just an advert for our T-Shots application. So there is an iPhone app at the moment that we release, but there isn't a plan at the moment to have an iPhone app with this.
Okay, that's all right. Just as long as there's something which I can one-up Luke, our cameraman, on, because if he doesn't shut up about his iPhone, I've had enough.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously the iPhone app's been very successful.
Yeah, listen, Luke, you just bought one. You didn't invent it. Anyway, okay, back to the game.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly get a game going, just so you can see how it looks, how quickly it loads. So your 3 basic modes: single player, play on your own. Yep. Join a round, so you can either go and see what other rounds people have created for multiplayer games, or you can invite your buddies that you've got who you follow. Mm-hmm. Or there are tournament games, you can join the daily and weekly tournaments.
Okay. On the joiner rounds, does that automatically match you to someone of your similar skill level, or is it just pure luck?
At the moment, it's just there's a limited number of people on the game, so it's just about what's available. There's a choice. People have set up games, but over time, I'm sure as the game gets more popular, we'll do like we do in other console games, and we match you to similar skill levels.
Okay.
But this is that's not something we've got in the game at the moment. So I'm just going to show you a quick single-player game. So you've got your 5 courses to choose from. I'm just going to jump in and show you Wolf Creek.
And this is now all streaming from the server, yeah?
Yeah, there's no hoodoo here. As you can see, the top here, the internet address. This is running in a standard Windows Internet Explorer browser. You set your course conditions just as you'd expect to do in the console game, and click Create a Round.
Now, something I've got to ask. You mentioned Internet Explorer. Does it work with Firefox, Chrome?
It does, yes, and it works on Mac as well.
Oh, great! So we can give Mac players a kicking.
You can, yes, yeah, it's true. So you can see now I've jumped in. Very, very, very quick to load. The internet connection here is not massively quick. I think it's about 2 megabytes, so it's not a really fast connection. If your connection is slightly slower, it just means it takes a little bit longer to load. But all in all, it's very, very quick. So we're in. It's loaded.
And how intense is it on the system resources? I do have to ask.
It's very light, actually. It's running in a browser, so you can see it's everything is streamed. It's a 3D environment. It's a very light game. It's not gonna. You can still have your outlet running and do other things at the same time. Minimize, maximize, jump in and out of applications while you're playing this game. So I mean, as you can see, it looks very similar to the rendered, the console version that everyone's so familiar.
And is True Swing enabled on this?
It is enabled on this. So you've got 2 swing mechanics. In fact, you can either do True Swing, or we've got the old, what we've had in the other previous games on the console version, the 3-click meter.
Yeah.
So you can toggle between them pressing the T button. There's the 3-click meter, spacebar on, spacebar off, and then spacebar again.
Can I have a quick go then with the spacebar?
Sure.
Right, here we go then. So I usually do True Swing, so this is all going to go horribly wrong. So. Oh, look at that. I've utterly, yeah. Oh dear.
In the sand.
No, I'm in the rough. That's the rough. That's got to be rough. Go on, stick in the rough. Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah, sand. Damn.
So yeah,
that wasn't my finger, by the way. That was Ollie's.
Oh yeah, you're on camera doing that. So you can have True Swing. So that's when you can control it with your mouse. Very similar to the analog stick you have on the console version. Click the mouse, and then you have control backwards and forwards of your swing.
So there's not really much point bringing out a console version on this, because you could actually do this on the PS3 just through the browser, couldn't you?
No, actually. This is really aiming at 2 different markets. This is why we have this online game. So the console version is your 16 to 34. We've got a very good understanding of that market. They are people who play console games and need to own a console. This is more about aiming for a much broader, probably more mature, more of a golf fan type market. So very different business model. You don't need to buy a console, so most people already own a PC, so there's very low barrier to entry. They don't need to go and buy new hardware or upgrade their laptop or buy a supercomputer. Yeah. They can play this on a very bog standard machine.
Okay, and how much is it?
At the moment, pricing is still unconfirmed, but it will be accessible. There will be various tiered pricing structures and various pricing models to get people into this game and playing it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Ollie, thank you very, very much. I'm going to go and hang my head in shame about that awful T-shirt I just did. When are we expecting release for this?
At the moment, we're looking for some time in the new year, but it's still to be confirmed. We're still in the closed beta stage. We're still getting feedback from the community and making sure that when the game's ready to be released, it'll be released.
There we go. That's Tiger Woods' PGA Tour online here at the EA Winter Games event down in Bloomsbury, London. Check back soon on HSTV for more.